Well, welcome everyone to Love versus Hate. My name is Anne, and I am your old-fashioned nerd.
And as always, I'm Emily, your mainstream millennial, and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Oh my gosh, our podcast released on Christmas Day. Isn't that special?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because of that, and because of what today is, we're going to be talking about all of our favorite Christmas things.
Yeah, which, obvi, I mean, come on, it's Christmas time.
Obvi.
And I know all of you are definitely listening to us on Christmas, I bet, right?
Obvi.
Right? Obvi. No, actually, probably most people are listening to us on maybe Thursday or Friday. I don't know.
Yeah, if you listen to us, which you are currently, okay, that was stupid. You should let us know what day you listen to us, because we want to know.
Yeah. Are you listening to us on Christmas Day, or...
Do you listen to us the next day, or the day after that, or the day after that, or the day after that? When?
This has gotten weird, not gonna lie. I don't know where we're going with this. It's just odd. Anyway. Yeah, we're talking about Christmas stuff. So to start us off, I did get Emily a little something.
Oh, great.
And this is a total surprise, so she probably didn't get me anything,
yeah,
which is totally fine. I just...
Making me look bad.
Sorry.
It's not Christmas yet. I see you every day.
It's Christmas for Love versus Hate. So I every time I give a present, I like to give a clue, so you have to try and guess a little bit what it is.
It's a book.
This is true. It is a book, yep. Feels like a book. What is the clue?
Maybe now we'll never have to look up the difference between affect and effect again.
She made a really weird face.
Is it the something with affect in the name? Or is it a dictionary?
Well, it's not a dictionary. It's a little thin to be a dictionary.
That's what I was thinking.
But, yeah, it's a little thin. Well, you might just have to open it up if you're not sure.
What the heck? I would never have guessed this. Okay, so this is an international bestseller, and it's called Have You Eaten Grandma? Oh, I get it, because you're supposed to put a comma. Have you eaten Grandma?
I knew Emily would get that right away.
Or The Life-Saving Importance of Correct Punctuation, Grammar, and Good English.
Right, because it's important, because if you don't have the comma in there, it sounds like have you, like, actually consumed Grandma rather than, like, asking Grandma a question.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I thought we could keep in the office if we ever have questions. It looks also really funny. Like, I was reading a little bit of it. I just read, like, the first couple pages, and it sounds just really funny, and I thought it sounded right up your alley.
One of the things on the back of the book says, like, why does everyone keep saying like? And if anybody knows me, you know I say like a lot. That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw it and immediately thought of you and was like, oh my gosh, this would be funny. And I liked the title a lot.
Yeah.
Because
Awesome.
Emily's a total grammar nerd. Ha! See, you
Yes.
are a nerd in some things.
I am a grammar snob.
There, yeah, I like snob better. But anyway, now we can move on to our favorite Christmas stuff.
Yes.
So what do we want to start with?
Okay, let's start out with our favorite Christmas cookie.
Christmas cookie? Ooh. Okay, you go first. I have to think about it.
Mine is probably just the generic cutout cookie that we made.
What do you mean by
like
cutout?
a sugar cookie, but you decorate it
Oh.
like with frosting and sprinkles and stuff.
Okay.
But the frosting, like sometimes people decorate it with like actual frosting that they buy from the store, like colored frosting, and I'm just like, that frosting is way too heavy. Like you have to make your own with powdered sugar and milk.
Oh, yeah. I do like homemade frosting better than store-bought.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if I get store-bought, it's not like I'm never going to just take a whole spoonful and just eat the entire thing. Like, I've totally done that. But
I'm not.
I definitely
I'm not
have.
a frosting person.
You've never done that?
I don't
Literally,
like
my
frosting.
friends and I, when we were, like, teenagers, there I just said, like, did you hear that? Now it's going to be in my head for forever. When we were teenagers, we would buy a tub, and we would all have a spoon, and we would just eat out of the frosting, like, together. And we
I
just
don't
each
like
take a
frosting.
spoonful.
Like, if somebody has birthday cake, I go for the cake that has the least amount of frosting.
I like frosting. I am a sugar.
I don't know.
I have a sugar tooth.
I'd rather eat other forms of sugar than frosting.
Okay, fair. I won't judge you. I do like homemade frosting, though, I will admit.
Mm-hmm.
My mom makes good homemade frosting. I really like gingerbread Like, gingerbread men is fun. I like decorating them, too.
Oh. Do you like eating them?
Yeah.
Oh. Who likes gingerbread? That's disgusting.
What? Gingerbread is good.
Ginger snaps is where it's at. If you have to have ginger.
Well, okay, if you say so. But I will say, as much as I love gingerbread, I will say my favorite Christmas cookie is my mom makes Spritz cookies.
Oh, yeah.
I love them. Spritz cookies are the bomb. And we always, that is the first thing. My entire family all loves them, and they go, like, within a day, they're, like, gone, and my mom makes giant batches of them. And now that we all, like, live in different places, she'll actually, like, freeze batches so that we don't just eat them all at once. Because that, like, happened where I came home one time, and there was none left, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Don't you guys love how she has the Miranda sings, "Are you kidding me?"
I try. I don't know if my impersonation is very good, but I do try.
I just rub off on everyone.
You really do.
I feel like everybody that I know has, at one point in their lives, said that.
Yeah, I can't not say it now. I can't just say, like, are you... See, I can't do it. Are you kidding? No, I can't do it.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding? Wait, I can do it. Are you kidding me? Boom.
It's
felt wrong, though.
Doesn't have the same effect.
Wrong. It felt wrong.
Effect or effect?
I think effect?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that was the Christmas cookie. Any others that you enjoy more than others?
Well, those are the two that always stand out to me. Mostly, and the thing that I love about gingerbread is, like, getting to, like, decorate them. Usually we'll all get together and, like, decorate, and they're always fun.
Yeah. How about your favorite Christmas tradition?
Christmas tradition?
Or holiday tradition. My favorite tradition is every year, well, I didn't do it this year, so, but usually every year, my mom and dad and I and whoever else wants to, if there's anybody in our family, make cuccidadis.
What are those?
Which is an Italian fig cookie. We make them in, like, humongous batches because, like, people in our family want them, and we just, I don't know, we make a ton. And then, so it's like, it's kind of like a Fig Newton, but instead of, like, the outside being a Nutri-Grain bar type thing, it's a cookie, like sugar cookie kind of dough.
Oh.
But not sugar cookie.
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's an Italian fig cookie, and then there's the frosting on the top and sprinkles on the top. Okay. And then with any extra dough that we don't have enough fig filling for, we just make, like, cookies with that dough and put, like, either sesame seeds in some, or we put, like, chopped up walnuts in the other. I don't like cuccidadis, but I like making them, apparently.
You don't know that for a fact, though. It's just apparently you like to make them.
Yeah.
It's not solidified yet. You just do it every year because it's tradition?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I was a kid, we used to kind of have this tradition on my mom's side of the family where we would eat a really early dinner, like at 4 or 4:30, because then afterwards we would open presents, but we each had to open presents one at a time, and we all got each other, like, multiple presents, and it literally was like a 4 or 5 hour event. Like, it took us forever to open presents. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We don't do that anymore. It was mostly when we were, like, kids, you know, like, everybody would buy us, the kids, a bunch of stuff.
How many presents did you get? Why did it take that long?
Well, because, the other thing is, too, you would open it, and then you would have to pass it around, because everybody would want to see it. Like, if you got a book, or if you got a scarf that somebody made, everyone wanted to touch it. It was a whole event. It was an ordeal. It was amazing, and I loved it.
I'm just, like, imagining Anne and her family just, like, be like, oh, look at the scarf, let me oh.
That's what we would do. What'd you make this out of? Oh, I love that kind of yarn, you know, and it just perpetuates after that.
Wow.
But it was also super
I guess
fun.
I can believe it, because the amount of time that you talk, and I'm just like, all right, Anne, shut it down.
Right, yeah. My other favorite tradition, and it's funny because all these traditions that I'm thinking of in my head are stuff that we don't necessarily do anymore as adults, because, you know, it's harder, I feel like, as adults, because it's just harder to bring everybody together. When you're kids, you're already home, you know, and, like, your grandparents come over. But anyway, my other favorite tradition that we used to do when I was a kid is on my dad's side of the family, my grandparents would always come up with some sort of crazy, creative, like, way to, they would always give us, like, cash, like money, but we would have to earn it. So like one year they put them in ornaments that they hung on a tree, and then we had to like shoot them down with BB guns. And then whatever, like, you know, whatever ornament fell, whatever money was in there, that was ours. And so some of them had like, I think one of them had a $100 bill, and then one had like a 50, and then the rest were like 5s and 1s and, you know, like little.
That's kind of fun.
It was super fun. And every year they did something different. Like one year they froze it in ice, and we had to try and guess at like how long it would take to melt, and then whoever was closest got like that money. Or one year they had these giant books. They were like giant encyclopedia, like old books, and somewhere in there they had taped or glued like 2 pages together. And so not only did you have to find the page that happened to be glued, but then you had to like get it out and like rip it apart without like ripping the money. And every year they did something different, and every year it was super fun, and you didn't know what it was going to be. Or like one year they sewed them into clothes. So they always did something fun like that, and that was always really cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have another tradition at my aunt's house where like I don't remember the book, but it was some like Christmas book where it's like we all sit in a circle and you bring like a present for like anybody else, and you all pass it whenever my aunt would like read the book, and whenever she said the word "and," you would pass the present, and once the book is done, you just like get the present that you end with.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I don't remember what book's called though.
Just a book. Could be
some sort of Christmas book.
Yeah, something. You know what we need to do, and maybe I'm putting too much pressure on us right now, but we should make a tradition for Love versus Hate.
How about a Christmas episode every year?
I mean, okay, that's a good start. I don't know what. Listeners, help us. If you want us to have a tradition, what should we do?
Ooh. We could do a I'll bring this up in my activity because this is one of my favorite activities.
Ooh, okay.
But it's a gingerbread house building contest.
Oh, yeah.
Because we can talk about activities now.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorites. I started it last year with me and a couple of my friends. We had a gingerbread decorating contest, and yeah, I opened mine and like part of my roof was already cracked and burned. I didn't have as cool candy as the other people. And my bag of frosting, like, it didn't have like a little, you know, like a tip thing where it like comes out nice and easy like theirs did. My kit was different than theirs. And so mine just had like a big hole in the bag, and so my frosting looked horrible. My house was burned and cracked. I didn't have cool candy, and I was like, this is just a recipe for disaster. So I went ahead and called mine Fixer Upper.
I like that. That's clever. You didn't win, though, did you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And didn't vote for me.
I know. I don't think I've ever voted for you whenever you've had competitions like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, rude. Yeah, so we posted it on Facebook and like had people vote without knowing whose is whose. So we should do something like that.
I would totally be down. I've never really decorated gingerbread.
It's really hard, actually. It's kind of frustrating when the walls don't stay up.
Oh, I can imagine.
I did it again for a haunted house for Halloween. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, haunted houses are way harder than gingerbread houses.
I could believe it. It always makes me think of the Parks and Rec episode where they make a gingerbread office for Leslie, and Ron gets really upset because he can't do it, and he's like a carpenter, and he like crashes, like he like gets super frustrated. It's pretty funny.
So what's one of your favorite activities?
I honestly, like, my favorite thing, and it's not really an activity because I guess a lot of people do this on Christmas, but I really love giving gifts and opening them with my family because I just like to see how people react, and I like to get fun stuff for everyone, and I like to see what I get because everyone always gets fun stuff. I don't know. I just really like it.
Yeah. I feel like whenever I buy presents for someone or a present, then I go to another store and I see something, I'm like, oh my gosh, they would really love that. Oh, and they would love that and that and that and that. And it's hard for me to like, stop. You already bought them like 3 things or however many things. But it's just like, it's so fun to think of things that people would like and like.
I know, I enjoy it. Sometimes I get frustrated mostly because the men in my family can be extremely hard to shop for.
Yeah.
But it's a fun time.
Yes.
But yeah, we like to decorate, like I said earlier, we decorate gingerbread men, and I always like doing that.
I like just decorating for Christmas at my parents' house because you just know all of the ornaments or all of the decorations and where they go. They just have a place.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite decorations is just like this little house, and you can open the house and see inside the house.
Ooh.
It's like really little and like stupid, but I'm just like, it's so cute. I love it.
Okay, question. Do you ever have the classic, when you're like decorating your tree, do you have the classic like every year you always argue while you decorate the tree, like it just happens?
No.
It happens to my family every year. Something always goes down while we're decorating the tree and that we all get mad at each other. I mean, it doesn't last long. We get over it pretty quickly. But like every year, it's guaranteed to happen. And it's almost always going to be, if it's not necessarily like the entire family, but me and my sister always guaranteed. Something's going to go down and then we're going to get mad at each other. I don't know why. It just always happens.
Like what? Is an ornament misplaced on the tree or what?
Could be. She also is, she is very particular with her Christmas traditions and like everything she likes to have, she likes to have these traditions. And so there are certain ornaments that she has to hang. And sometimes I, just to bug her, or because I genuinely do want to hang them, mostly to bug her, I will hang them and then she gets mad at me and then she'll usually move them and then I might move them again. And so, yeah, that's usually what happens.
Is it worth it though, Anne?
Kinda, yeah.
No. 'Tis not.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, but I get that. I put ornaments in the same like areas of the tree, like, or this one I need to hang up because this is my ornament.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay,
mess
so
with it.
I liked your little house thing. I'm trying to think of like my favorite. Like, oh, I know what it is. So we have this. It's really old. I don't know how long my mom has had this, but it's this plastic tree, but it probably was made in like the 60s or 70s or something. It's kind of got that like old look to it, and it's not like normal plastic that you'd think of. And it's really simple, but it's just like you form the tree, like each branch or each level is like a one piece, and it has little ornaments hanging off of it, and you just like slide it down a pole, and then you just like place each piece and you form a tree, and it's just plastic. I don't know if I'm describing it well, but I always like putting that one out.
I didn't understand what you were saying.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
You know what I really don't like, though, is putting lights on a tree. I did it for the first time this year, and man, oh man, I was getting real upset. I was like, this doesn't look good. The lights keep moving when I want to go this way. Why aren't they staying? Why are all the wires looking like that? I literally had to look up a tutorial.
You got mad putting up well, I guess it wasn't ornament specifically.
And I was by myself. I was doing it by myself. And I literally just sat behind the tree and I was just like defeated. I was like, oh, I hate this. And then I was like, oh, I can do this. Just look up a tutorial on YouTube.
Did it help you?
One lady was like, oh, just set them on the tree. Don't wrap them. I was like, what? No.
What? No.
And then this other guy was like, you just wrap it around like this. And I'm like, that's what I did. Whatever. I'm just going to keep doing it. And then I finally got it done. Never again will I put lights on a tree. But mad respect for everyone who does.
Okay, real or fake tree?
Real.
Real. Yeah.
Real.
If I can. I mean, a lot of the apartments I live in have like rules.
I do have a fake tree, but real trees are where it's at.
Yeah, it just smells nice. Although, you can buy little like scented things that you like put in a fake tree to make it smell like a real tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could put it just in a real tree to make the real tree just smell that much stronger. Realer. Yeah.
All right, let's stop talking about trees.
That's fine. What's our next thing? What's our next one?
Okay, I want to know, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, there's so many. But I usually go to Silent Night, but the Pentatonics version. I just really love their version, like when they're in the church and it's just like, it's super beautiful. So love that. Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah,
I also like Drummer Boy. Sorry. Okay, continue.
Mine, I think it probably just changes every year, but besides Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, because classic.
That's funny, because it's everything Mariah, I mean, not that I hate them, but like all of Mariah Carey's songs, I'm like, meh.
Rude.
They're like my least favorite Christmas songs.
Is Christmas, War is Over. So this is Christmas.
Oh,
That song. I like that one. But have you ever seen the video of Mariah Carey singing All I Want for Christmas Is You, like outside for, I don't know, for sometime in New York she was singing it.
Uh-oh.
And she was really, really cold, and somebody isolated her vocals from everything else, so all you hear is her. And she's like, it just sounds really bad because her voice is so cold that she can't sing high.
Oh, poor girl.
But it's funny. Anybody who wants to see that, look it up on YouTube.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. What about Christmas album? Do you have like a favorite album?
I don't really listen to Christmas music.
Okay.
But I would probably, if I had to choose one, I'd probably say Michael Bublé's album. I think it's
Mr. Bubbles.
Just called
That's
Christmas.
What I called it.
So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So unoriginal,
I don't
Mr.
think
Bubbles.
I've ever like listened to it fully through, but I've probably heard all of the songs at one point or another.
Okay.
I just love his voice.
Fair. He has a good voice. I do enjoy it. I like Mr. Bubbles.
But yeah, I don't really listen to Christmas albums.
See, the only album this is a tradition as well, like guaranteed over Christmas, my family will listen to the John Denver and the Muppets Christmas album. Have you ever heard any of those songs? Probably not. I don't think you're a big John Denver and Muppets fan, are you?
Well, when I was in elementary/middle school, my best friend's mom was obsessed with the Muppets and Miss Piggy, so I might have.
Okay, it's possible. It's very good. It's fun, and they do sort of different songs, and I don't know. I guaranteed every single year we will listen to the whole album. I like it.
Interessante. All right, so the last thing is, of course, Christmas movies.
Yeah, duh. Okay, there's so many. Can we like categorize somehow? Because I literally have a million that I love.
Favorite Christmas movie?
I meant like if you're talking old Christmas Christmas movies. Oh, I really love The Lemon Drop Kid, but I also really love.
Okay, this is how we're gonna categorize them.
Okay, that's what I meant. Thank you.
We're gonna categorize them by live action and cartoon.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
You know, surprisingly, there's not a ton of cartoon ones that I really love. I like the live action ones more. I'm really a big fan of A Christmas Story. Muppets version is my
I'm really
favorite
big fan
of the Muppets, just Christmas stuff in general. I mean, what's your favorite animated?
I always watched, we had like this set of 3 VHS tapes. Sounds so old right now. Of like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the one with Saint Nick.
Sure.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to go with the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show, though. I think it's a movie. I think it's a TV show.
Yeah, I think it was like a special.
Yeah.
It was like a special for their show or something.
Yeah.
That was shown on TV. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to go animated, I guess I would say Rudolph. Stop motion animation, though, not like real. You know, well, that is real animation, but you know what I mean. It's not like hand drawn or digital.
Okay, so your real one, did you already say that? Or your live action?
Well, there's so many. I like Lemon Drop Kid a lot. I really like White Christmas. Gotta watch that one at some point.
Never seen it.
Wow. It's got, I can't. It's got Bing, did I say it right?
No.
Bing Crosby, whatever. You know what I mean. And Danny Kaye. That one's really good. What else? There's so many. I said the Christmas Carol Muppets version. Oh, you know something weird about my family, too? It's sort of a tradition. I don't know exactly what you call it, but where we try and get as many versions of A Christmas Carol as we can. We have, I don't even know how many, but we have a lot. We have like the Patrick Stewart one. We have some of the older ones. Obviously the Muppets one, which is my favorite, has Michael Caine in it with the Muppets. So good. He's actually one of my favorite like human interaction with the Muppets. Like he does a really good job interacting with them. I just really like it a lot. But yeah, we have a bunch of A Christmas Carol like versions.
I think I've only seen it once, and I don't know which one I saw.
Did you like it?
I can't remember. I would rather be watching Home Alone 1 or 2. Doesn't matter. Love them both.
Do they both take place at Christmas time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought they did. What about A Christmas Story?
That's a classic.
You'll
Love
shoot
it.
your eye out. Yeah, that
Mhm.
is a good one. My favorite part is with the bunny outfit when he like walks down the stairs in that bunny costume.
Yeah.
Love that part.
My favorite part is when the little brother is like, I can't put my arms down. When he's like all put up in his
all bundled up.
yeah, his winter gear. I can't put my arms down.
Well, that whole movie is amazing. That's a very good one.
Yeah. Well, that's all that was on our list.
Is there anything that we want to say we hate about Christmas? I mean, it is love versus hate. We talked about favorites. I don't know if there is something, but
The thing that I hate most about Christmas is snow. I hate snow.
you hate snow?
I mean, I like having a white Christmas, but I just don't like traveling in snow.
Oh, well, who likes actually traveling in snow?
Okay, if it snows, Anna's like, look at the snow.
Well, yeah, 'cause I love
pretty,
snow. I don't
blah,
like
blah,
traveling in
blah,
it.
blah."
Well, you can have your own opinion. That's fine.
There is no snow currently at the time that we're recording this, and do you think that there's going to be snow for Christmas?
Well, there will be snow for me because I'm going up north.
Same.
But I don't know.
I don't think there will be
I
because I'm
think there
pretty
might
sure it's
not
supposed
be.
to get warmer.
Yeah. Sorry for everyone who's in the southern part of Wisconsin.
Yep, so Anne, what's your life lesson for Christmas?
My life lesson is, even though we're at this stage in our life where we're adults, young adults, it's important to start traditions, because then it's something to look forward to the next year. So I would say my life lesson is start some kind of tradition, even if it's one that you do by yourself, but I would recommend finding a friend or maybe a family member or, having some kind of fun tradition that you do every year. I think even if you're a young adult and it seems hard, find something, and I think it'd be fun.
That's a good one. I ditto that, and here are some ideas. Have an ugly Christmas sweater party.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Do like a white elephant gift exchange.
Mm-hmm. Or even, like, maybe the weekend before or, like, sometime before Christmas, go to a movie. Like, every year you just go to, like, a movie around Christmas time. I wouldn't say, don't go on Christmas, though. I used to work at a movie theater, and literally Christmas Day is our busiest day of the whole year. I don't know why, but I guess it's because, I don't know, it's crazy.
It seems weird to me that people are like, oh, it's Christmas, let's go to the movies.
Right? That's what I say.
I've only done that once, but...
Well, I mean, I've had to work those days, so I guess I didn't actually go for enjoyment. I went for work, so
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying go either, like, the weekend before or something like that. What else could people do? Make gingerbread houses or decorate gingerbread men.
Or, like I did with my friend Allie, shout out to Allie, in college, every year we would make, like, a bunch of different Christmas cookies together.
Ooh, fun. Or you could make ornaments.
Ooh.
That could be fun. And
Yeah.
then every year you, like, maybe you, like, highlight the year and then you can put it on your tree for the next year.
Or you could volunteer together.
That's a good
I
idea.
love volunteering. Okay, well, I think that's enough life lessons and ideas. If you have any more, let us know.
Yeah, we want to know. What are your Christmas traditions? Or what kind of movies do you love? Let us know. You can let us know on our social media, which you can find on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or you can also email us at loveversushatepodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. And thank you guys so much for listening and for always catching up with us every week. And we hope you guys have a really happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
for
next
listening.
year.
See you next year. Or, well, I guess you'll hear us next year.
Yeah.